Check once where the bros are here. Talking soccer, sipping root beer. From the stands to the pitch to your ears tonight. They break it down, no fluff, no gloss. Goals and misses, they count the cost. Laugh aloud while they analyze the fight. RSL bros, they're running the show. Kicking it live where the fans all go. From the mountains high to the valley low. RSL bros, they're in the know.
RSL Nation!
We did it.
Postseason,
We did it.
postseason. We did it.
Whew.
Guys, we are here for another episode because RSL's still alive.
Oh. By the chin of their chinny chin chin.
Seriously though.
Yes. Guys, I'm relieved. I'm proud of the team.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into all the sentiments of actually making it to this game, but I'm proud, and I think it's a contrary feeling compared to a lot of people out there, a lot of fans. Yeah, we're shaking our heads, but we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But first, I want to say before getting started, glad you're here because that means you still want to know about RSL. You still care about RSL just as much and probably sometimes more than we do. But just make sure that you share this with someone else that's just as excited because, guys, this is just the first step. This is not the only step, the first step. If that gives you any idea of how this episode is going to go.
And before we get into everything, thank you guys for helping us get to 2K. You guys, thank you so much. You guys are the reason why we do this.
You know it's live now for the 2K. Gone Darber.
Gone Darber!
Gone Darber t-shirt giveaway. So stay tuned for that, everybody.
Yes. I can't believe we did it. We're probably gonna do the Gone Darber giveaway.
Let's go.
I'm excited for those that don't know. There's like, I don't know what, 10 episodes ago we started mentioning Gone Darber because he's the reason for everything that happens in this league. So
Freaking Gone Darber.
Freaking Don Garber.
I'm excited to see somebody.
Gone Darber.
I'm excited to see somebody wearing that at a game.
Gone Darber. I gotta not confuse them. Anyways, guys, this is how this episode is gonna go down. We're gonna review whatever happened on Saturday. Not only our game, but the other games that went absolutely berserk. Let me just say that second half for us, I was paying attention more to the other results than our game, even though our game was also like same level of intensity. You had to have like 3 or 4 games on at the same time. That's what kind of decision day we had. So we're going to go over that game. We're going to go over some of the other games. And then we're going to get into the MLS Playoffs because it's playoffs time. After that, we're going to get into our game against Portland this Wednesday. And I know you guys are probably listening to this Tuesday or probably even same day as the game. So we're going to try to give you as much sentiment as we can. So that way you are fully prepared for what's going to go down. And then, as always, we're going to get into some Instagram questions. I saw a few of them. Actually, I know I did. I saw one at the very beginning of the day. I bet there's more.
All I can say, there's some good ones. There's some good ones tonight. So buckle up and get ready, everybody.
All right. Cool. All right. Without further ado, let's get into this game. Marcos, give me your thoughts, feelings about this game against St. Louis. Decision day.
Absolutely. RSL did what they came prepared to do in that first half, and that was score goals. Victor came to play, and he was red hot and spicy in that first half with a brace. And I was feeling it. I was loving it. Unfortunately, we had no Alex because he was out because of yellow card accumulation. But Sam did a great job on the back line filling in for Alex. But a lot of RSL fans were wondering and scratching their heads, why no Rowan Cruz? We see Cruz start in replace of Diogo. But I think this is just my take. I think reason being is because we see the past couple of games, Diogo had an assist, whereas Cruz, yes, he had that assist, I think, a couple of games back, but Diogo has been more consistent.
Hmm. I'm not sure if I agree with the change. I don't know. Christian, what are your thoughts?
We squeaked by. I thought the first half was great. It was what we, like you said, it was what we needed. Cruz came out there, scored a pretty quick brace. He scored his first goal in the 17th minute and his second goal in the 32nd. So really like close to 15-minute marks
Mhm.
within between each goal. And then RSL just being RSL, letting that low end goal in a couple minutes before the half.
I mean,
And then
it was that PK, right?
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then second half though, it was a completely different game. Again.
Hmm.
Be and it goes back to the age-old adage, what is the most dangerous scoreline in soccer?
Yep.
2-0.
2-0.
Yep. Yeah, that was frustrating. I mean, so watching that first half, let's put this all into its their little sections. First half, that is probably the one of the better first half we've seen the past 5 games.
Hmm.
That I think is what we bought Victor for. In fact,
Yeah.
that is exactly what we bought Victor for. We want him to score goals consistently. Those runs that he makes, look, I don't know what the difference is. And maybe you guys can maybe fill in your opinions. What's the difference between Victor Olatunji's speed and Anderson Julio's speed?
Height first and foremost. He's
No,
got
no,
the bit.
speed. Like, what's the difference in their speed? Because
Oh, their
that,
speed.
that's really what won Victor those goals. What's the difference? I guess maybe not even just the speed. What's the difference between the two players? Because if both of them have made those runs, what's the difference? I mean, I think maybe I can answer my own question. I think Anderson Julio is not the finisher that Victor Olatunji is.
Correct, correct. And I think with those 2 goals that we saw in the first half, it all started with our midfield. You have a beautiful assist from Gozo, and very much needed to have Gozo back. Unfortunate that he had to come out, that they didn't win the World Cup there. But and then Diogo with that beautiful second assist. Our midfield, when they're clicking and they can read Victor, we're dangerous. We are
Now,
dangerous.
now, I don't want to take any merit away from the midfield because you're right. The balls
Hmm.
that they laid into Victor were good, but Victor reading the gaps, I think, is what creates that because we've had midfielders that can create, do passes, tiki taka, whatever. But the way that Victor can read those gaps was absolutely genius. I mean, we saw him. He was in an offside position on our very quote unquote very first goal, where he found a gap and was able to cross it over to Gozo, and Gozo put it into the net. He was offside. Victor was, but it goes to show that his movement is 1000% intelligent. I think more than any other forward that we've had in a long time. I think even better than Chicho.
Yeah, by far, he makes those runs and he can read it so nicely, which helps out our midfield a ton.
I think one big difference between him and Chicho was not
Yeah.
afraid to shoot from wherever, and Victor is more calculated in his chances.
He definitely doesn't have a long range accurate shot.
Not at all.
I mean, yes, we've seen powerful shots. We've seen him definitely ring off the crossbar, but Chicho's were accurate,
Hmm.
whereas Victor's are powerful. And let's be real here. Anything within 12 yards, that's him. That's 1000% him. And so, I want to talk a little bit about Gozo. Um, I don't want to talk about the fact that he got taken off, which I don't think he should have. That's we'll t- second half. We'll leave it in just a minute. But the confidence that he came back with from the World Cup is absolutely incredible. He's doing the same thing that Luna did when came back from the
Hmm.
U20 World Cup. The World Cup does wonders for RSL players. I don't know what it is, but Gozo was like off the hook.
Yeah, he came back with this fight, this grit, this tenacity. He's like, yeah, we lost the World Cup. I came here to play. I came here to play, and I want to show you
Mhm.
guys that I want to get 3 points for this club.
Um, the little combination play that he did with Ojeda
Mhm.
on Olatunji's goal, bro. First off, Brian's touch to get around the defend to get the ball around the defender.
That was nice.
That was cheeky.
That was
That,
very cheeky.
that was I was like, oh, where we've been hiding this? This is great. But then the vision and the weighted pass to get it to Victor, that was that's a player with experience. And that's what RSL does is as much as many people don't want to hear that we develop players to become better and we can sell them off and whatever. Gozo is turning into, I think, a might be a brighter product than Luna. I think we need more versatile wings than creative attacking mids with the US. I'm
You're
just
not,
saying. I
you're not
think
wrong. You're not wrong.
I think Gozo. I mean, I yes, I'm talking about this game, but the way he's been showing up this whole season, I think he can break into the senior team after the World Cup,
Yeah.
and I hope he does because what I saw from Saturday and what I saw during the World Cup, guys, I hope that RSL puts a huge price tag on him and we keep him because if RSL can build on Luna and Gozo next year, start thinking up.
Yeah, yeah. We've already said it before. 2030, Gozo is going to be starting for the national team.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about Cabral. Cabral.
Kabwa.
Cabral. Guys, this guy is a beast.
We
Um,
love him so much.
um,
Unfortunate that they had to retake the PK. It's like,
I know it's one of those that you think, man, I wish this was 10 years ago when we didn't have VAR because that was total save. But um, Cabral saves the game again in many ways, and even just the PK, even though it went in, he brings some kind of intimidation. He brings an intimidation factor to the field that I don't know.
that's what I'm
I
gonna say. Well, his PKS, the way he distracts, it's very Debu-esque.
oh yeah. Um,
Yeah.
and I think that's why we all love him, to be
Yeah.
quite honest. All right, we've talked about the offensive side. Let's go defensive. And this might not be the greatest of news. What are your guys' thoughts on the defense? Facepalm.
Yeah. I mean,
Guys,
especially the Justin Glad yellow, and now we're not going to have him Wednesday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he is out on red card suspension.
yellow
Oh,
card, yellow
Yellow
card
card, so
committee.
yeah, yeah.
oh, for some reason I thought that refreshed in playoffs.
Yeah, the
Mm,
yellow card carries over.
mm.
Ugh. Well, that that really puts us in a funny situation because Alex is going to be available.
Mhm.
Junka can play center back, but he plays the same side as Vera. So, um, that's going to be very interesting. I guess we'll get into that in a little bit, but that's a really great point. That is a stupid yellow to get, knowing that it's going to carry over. And now
Yep.
we're gonna be down a quote unquote veteran center back that I mean let's echo maybe this is gonna be an echo chamber. A lot of fans are like, man, I don't want Glad back there because really he's a liability. But I also just saw in the Facebook group that someone said Vera's a liability. Guys, who isn't a liability on the back line right now?
Cabral.
Yeah.
You. You, sir. Um, yeah, it really worries me because
Yeah.
the way that we are letting some shots or letting some balls through on Saturday as well, was really frustrating. And it's the theme of the whole season at this point. Our back line is just not up to par.
Well, and you take a look at the stats, terrifying. The number of shots that St. Louis got off. 28 total shots with 7 on target. RSL took a total of 8 shots, 4 per half. That's about one every 10 minutes and 15 seconds.
Unacceptable. Very unacceptable.
Well, and it goes to the point that a lot of people were making that the second half, it almost seemed like we were just parking the bus.
I'm so tired of that.
Um, but the thing is, how how can it be parking the bus? I'm asking sincerely, and maybe you guys can answer this for me. How is it parking the bus when our first sub in the 65th is Luna for Cruz? That's not a bus parking move. It's
Well,
No,
to
not.
it's
find
not.
out, well, to find out today, I was listening to Pablo on ESPN 700. The reason for that Luna sub, he was coming off of a sickness, so Luna wasn't fully 100%. So that was a smart move to have him
Fair.
save him for be ready 100% for Wednesday.
I mean, he definitely did his best the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't complain much. If that was the case, I'm not going to complain much. The guy did as much as he could. But again, it's that move is not parking the bus esque. The next move in the 82nd minute, that might be a parking the bus move. Olatunji for Anelli. And oh well, I
Yeah.
guess Caliskin and Willie. So I guess maybe not. It was a like for like. Never mind. Like for like. Um, the only parking bus move that I saw was
Gozo.
Gozo
So for PQ,
and PQ coming in. The funny thing is, the PQ steps on the field, boom, goal.
yeah,
And who was marking? The other sub that came on 5 minutes earlier, Anelli. Guys, our set piece defense is absolutely horrendous.
yeah.
But
Even with a five back,
I thought we had fixed it. Apparently not.
apparently not. But did it feel like parking the bus to you guys, or did it just feel like we were just getting outplayed?
parking the bus, parking the bus. Because, like Christian said, you look at the stats, and we just didn't have that effort. We didn't have nothing pushing forward to want to get that third goal.
Yeah. And especially being up 2-1, that's like you're on red flag alert. Double red flag, whatever the hurricane flags are. You're like on the last warning because
Mm.
especially with them at being at home, they were getting momentum. In fact, I think the whole second half was just their
Oh, yeah.
momentum. And that's what was so super frustrating, I think. So I'll agree with the parking the bus in the sense that we didn't move forward. We didn't try to get anything else. We did have the one Willie chance that was offside. I mean, that was very RSL-esque, was it
Yeah.
not? um,
In the moment, I thought he was on, but after watching replay, I'm like, Willie doing Willie things.
guys, it's the tale of RSL, tale of two halves. Great first half, which leaves a lot of promise, but the holding on to the lead part is what really worries me. And even going into the playoffs now, I
You know,
wonder.
I think we have to give a big shout out to, I gotta pull up his name, Moran, who plays for LAFC. Because of his 90th minute goal, that's the reason RSL is in the playoffs.
Great
Because
segue. Let's go into the other results that happened that night that allowed RSL to even move on. So you said LAFC in Colorado. That
because of
one was nuts.
I might get a Moran jersey just because of that.
Shut up. This was 1-0 LAFC, then 1-1, and then 2-1 Colorado in the 88th minute. Guys, I thought we were dead
I was gonna cry. I
Hmm.
was gonna cry.
because that goal happened
Oof.
at the exact same time as St. Louis's goal.
That was so bad.
That was like my heart dropped. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I bet whoever was watching the live standings watched us drop. And then 2 minutes later, like Marcos just said, Moran scored
Whoop.
and then whoop, back up. um, that was ridiculous. Other results that went our way was actually,
Nothing. Nothing.
yeah, actually
No,
nothing because Dallas won. That was not
and
cool.
and San Jose
Nope.
won.
And San Jose won. That was not cool. In fact, look at the table, everyone. Stop what you're doing. Look at the table. We ended in a three-way tie.
Yep.
All because we have more wins. That's the reason.
We have one more win.
Yep.
Yep. Now
That's crazy.
I have a trivia question for you two. It's only happened one time in MLS history that a team has won the MLS Cup with a losing record. Who was it?
Was it RSL?
RSL 2009. So I look at this RSL with a losing record, ninth seed. I'm like, anything's possible. Anything is possible.
Well, yeah, because in that year, 2009, we were the last to qualify, and we were so last, we had to go to the other conference.
Yeah. So
Um, just saying, I've seen crazier things. 2009. It can happen.
we see last year when Atlanta beat Miami
That's
uh,
true.
also.
That
and
was
Cincinnati when
quite
Cincinnati
the
lost
upset.
also. So
I mean, if RSL can have that same first 35 minutes, we say this every single time, every single week. If they could have this play this exactly the same way every single time, we're gonna have success. I think we're starting to. We're not there. I mean, the straight line to success is like this. We're starting to hit it more often. We're starting to hit the zigzag a little bit more often. If you guys can understand that analogy,
Yeah.
great. Um, I really think we're on the edge of glory.
You heard it here.
I sure hope so.
um, cool. Let's let's segue into the playoffs because playoffs is what we live for.
We got some good matchups from the east to the west all around. Like these are some fire matchups.
But can I make a quick blurb real quick?
Absolutely. I love your blurbs.
Um, there are many. I'm gonna preface this with this. There are many at the beginning of Saturday that are saying, win and we're in the playoffs. I mean, we were saying that. Win and
Yeah.
we're in the playoffs. We have to do everything we can to get to the playoffs, etc., etc. Knowing full well we could only get 8th or ninth, which 8th or ninth is the play-in game, period.
Yep.
So, beginning of the day, a lot of fans. We win, we're in the playoffs, or whatever the scenarios that we gave before. During the game, there was still some people saying, "Yeah, if we win this, we're gonna go to the playoffs. We're doing so well. We're gonna go to the playoff, etc. We're gonna host, blah blah blah." As soon as the game ends, we end in a draw. We see all the results come in, and we end up ninth. As soon as that happens, people start saying, playing game doesn't count as playoffs. We're not in the playoffs yet. This team is so horrible. We shouldn't even be, we don't even deserve to be here. Bull honky. All right.
Oof.
Y'all are a bunch of fair weather fans because that is a load of crap that you guys just pulled off.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to talk about the beginning of the day, yeah, we're going to go to the playoffs, etc., knowing that 8th, ninth is the playing game, and then at the very end of the day, calling the playing game not a playoff game, you're a load of crap.
Well, if you guys remember, I said back in May and June, I was like, this team's not making the playoffs. This team's terrible right now. We're back to 2005, and I didn't believe in this team, and they're proving me wrong.
Boo.
Well, and what pisses me off the most, I think, is the fact that people are saying that we don't deserve to be here. If you don't think we deserve to be here, stop watching. Stop commenting. Like I it hurts me to say it, but stop. Literally. Like we should be enjoying the fact that we made it. We started off the
So
worst
bad.
the
So bad.
the worst start to a season we've ever had since 2005. We had
Mhm.
how out of I can't remember what the stat was. The first 10 or 11 games we
It
had,
was like 1 or 2 wins.
yeah,
Yeah, it was bad.
it was horrible. In fact, we started comparing it to 2005. We're like, yeah, we're not doing this. Um, and I didn't think honestly we were gonna make it, but I think the effort to keep believing, the effort to keep cheering on this team, it pays off.
Oh yeah.
And I think the reason why we enjoy it now is because we kept believing.
Yeah.
It's those that didn't believe back in May, June, July, and now they see that we did get some kind of success. I think they are bitter because their quote unquote predictions didn't come true.
Yeah,
These are
that's why I see that the team after the game, their photos of them celebrating, shirts off, all that. I'm happy they did that. I'm so happy they did it. They deserve that after what they went through at the beginning of the season.
mhm.
This is just this is a huge celebration for them.
To be fair, these are the same fans that stopped going to Jazz games because the Jazz stopped being good.
Yeah, and
Yeah, seriously.
yeah, I'll leave basketball to its own, but soccer is a more of a passion sport,
It's
and
true.
and here we show loyalty through good times and bad. Period.
Hmm.
Um, and we've been criticized up and down for telling people how to fan throughout the year, and yet look who is reaping the rewards right now. Who's happier right now? I am. And sure, you can be all critical and pessimistic, saying, well, we actually don't deserve it, but if you want to be happy, be happy. You bet your yeah, I'm gonna be happy because now there's another game and
Hey,
another
hey,
opportunity.
you know who's not in the playoffs? Colorado. You know who's also not in the playoffs? Chicho.
That this is also true.
So be celebrating, RSL fans. We made it. Keep your heads up. Keep your heads up.
Yep. Right. Sorry, I had to get on my soapbox there. Let's talk about those other playoff games. So, I'm going to give Western Conference to Christian. Marcos, you get the Eastern Conference. So let's go with
Coolio.
the Eastern Conference first, then we'll end with West.
Yeah, we got Philly will be playing the wild card matchup between Chicago and Orlando. And then in the other matchup right below that, we have Charlotte going against NYCFC. And then in the other one, we have Miami going against Nashville. And then we got the Battle of Ohio, Cincy, Columbus. Ooh,
Bro,
That's gonna be a fun
what do they call
matchup.
that one? They call that
Welcome
not
to
Hell's
Hell.
Welcome to Hell.
Hell's
that's right.
Hell's
yeah.
real.
Hell is real.
I
That's
think
right.
it's Hell's real.
That's I think all of the Eastern Conference ones are good except for Charlotte, New York.
Yeah.
But Miami, Nashville, that's starting to turn into a rivalry.
Well, they
They
just played on
just
decision day.
played. I was gonna say
In fact, they're saying I think they're going to be playing at 4 games in a. Oh yeah, if they get to a game 3, 4 games in a row they're going to
That's
play.
nuts. That's nuts.
Also, this is the same game of the 2023 Leagues Cup final, and that game ended a little risque as well.
Miami
Um,
has Nashville's number.
but it makes it for one heck of a game. Not gonna
Mhm.
lie. Cincy, Columbus, hell is real. That game is
Always
gonna be.
great to watch.
Oh,
I'm calling it now. In my bracket, I have two upsets in the East. First
Oh.
round,
oh,
right
gee.
away.
All right.
Well, we'll get to those in just a minute. And then West. Christian, give us the West.
We've got San Diego and the winner of Portland and RSL. So hopefully RSL, Minnesota, Seattle, LAFC, Austin, and then Vancouver, Dallas.
Whew. They
Any of
also
them?
just played too.
Any of them that stand out to you, Christian?
For me, I think honestly, the biggest one's going to be Vancouver, Dallas.
Especially since Dallas just won.
Yep, especially since Dallas just won.
Well, and
Um,
Vancouver is going to be without Laborda, their center
yep.
back.
Oh, I guess that's another game that's going to be a possible 4 games in a row as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think Minnesota is gonna trounce Seattle and LAFC is gonna walk all over Austin.
You think so?
I do.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. In fact, let's I'm gonna ask you guys, yeah, let's just go over who do you think is gonna win MLS Cup overall. I'm not gonna ask for game by game right now. We'll probably get into that next episode. But who's your MLS Cup winner?
Oh, people are gonna hate this. I think it's Vancouver's here.
Mm. Okay. Marcos?
I'm going to go Cincy.
Oh, I don't want that. Ugh. In fact, I think the only team in the West or in the East that I would want would maybe be the mid-range, like Charlotte and New York. Maybe Charlotte, even though I don't. Um, guys, I let's go RSL Dark Horse.
I I have RSL potentially making it to a Western Conference.
Guys, the
It's doable.
it's doable.
It
It
is
is.
so doable.
We
could-
have San Diego's number.
I'm
We
just
beat them.
saying.
We beat them at their place this year.
And they beat us in ours. So it's splitsies.
It's possible.
It
It's-
is possible.
Especially yeah, especially in the playoffs. Everything is possible.
Yep.
This gets me really excited, not gonna lie, guys.
In case
But-
you're wondering, my two upsets that I have in the East, I have Miami losing to Nashville.
Whoa.
You have Miami losing to Nashville?
I have
What?
that. I think that game's going to go to 3 games. I think Nashville's going to win in 3. My other big upset, I think Orlando beats Philadelphia first round.
What?
Whoa. That's that takes balls.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
both those games are going to be 3 games.
My upset's New York over Charlotte in the East.
Zaha's going to be out first game for Charlotte.
mm.
Hmm.
All right. I have to confession. I did chalk the East. I chalked it. I mean, Philly Cincy, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I've got Philly Cincy as well. I have Cincy upsetting Miami in the semifinals.
Though I didn't chalk the West because I just said RSL's taking the cup. So um so I'm not putting any money down because I don't want to lose anything. But I do have Seattle beating Minnesota though. I want them
Agreed.
I want them to beat Minnesota. I hate Minnesota.
I don't like either.
If I were to choose one or the over the other, I think right now I'm more on the Seattle side, just because Minnesota really has ruined us.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And after seeing Austin lose to San Jose, there's no chance that Austin's beating LAFC. Not a chance.
Yeah, no.
No.
So
LAFC Vancouver's gonna be fun to watch.
that
Oh, yeah.
that's a replay of last year's playoffs.
But both teams are arguably better now.
Yeah,
That should be the Western Conference final.
Should be,
Unfortunate,
but it's
won't
not gonna be.
Oh,
Now
Nope.
some smart Alex can be like, well, that's gonna be the true Western Conference final because you were just gonna go on TV.
maybe. All right, let's.
I'm looking at you, Sasha Kleshkin.
Yeah, let's switch gears. Let's get into RSL versus Portland, our playoff game.
It's a playoff game.
playoffs, everybody. Playoffs.
It is playoffs. Okay. All right. So, Portland this year has been on a pretty much the same roller coaster as RSL. They've had their ups, they have had their downs. Lately, it's been down.
Oh, so down.
How far down?
So far down that the last time that Portland won was back September 13th,
Against who?
New York.
When was the last time they beat someone in the West?
You gotta go back to July 25th.
Shut up.
I don't make
Oh,
I don't make these things up. July 21st against LAFC was the last time they won against somebody in the West.
oh. What?
Uh, Where's my phone? I want to look at this now. What?
Yeah,
What is?
July
tie, loss, win, but that's East. Tie, tie, loss. Loss to the West. Tie,
Oh my
loss.
gosh, yeah, no.
One win.
In fact, they only have, oh my gosh, they have
Wow.
one win post Leagues Cup.
correct. Yeah, against that New York. Yeah.
That
One
could
win.
work in our favor.
Oh my, all right, Marcos, because you seem to be like in the know. What has caused them to drop off so far?
First and foremost, I don't know if you've kept up. They are without Jonathan Rodriguez. He's been injured all season, who is their catalyst, who they picked up from America.
Right?
And he's still out.
He's still out. He's out the rest of the season. So they've been trying to rely. I'm looking at their last game. They've been relying on Douglas Costa and Anthony up top, and off the bench they have, of course, they still have Diego Chara.
Felipe Mora.
They have Felipe Mora, but they haven't been really stepping up at all in the absence of Jonathan Rodriguez.
Matias Rojas as well.
Christian Paredes is suspended as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
I didn't realize it. Like for all
How
of you
bad
that
this?
are
How
listening,
bad Portland sucks. Like,
yeah, for all of you that are listening and thinking, wow, this isn't a playoff game. Guys, we're telling you, like we're looking at it right now. There's only one win after Leagues Cup. And even then, in July they only had two wins. In June they had one win. Guys, this isn't a winning side.
no, no, they're terrible. They're terrible.
And top scorer, like you just mentioned, Anthony has 7 goals on this season. Well, I'm not going to say we have prolific goal scorers either. I mean, did anyone get double digits this year? I don't think so.
Nope.
No, no. So I did go back and watch the highlights to their decision day game against San Diego. And San Diego, of course, is a great team, as we know, getting the number one seed. But Portland looked absolutely horrendous in that game. They finished with 29% possession, 11 shots, but their XG 0.73. 0.73. And they were playing at home too, in Providence Park.
See, that gives me a lot of hope. Um, that you're spitting facts right now. This is ridiculous. But I guess what we shouldn't take away is the fact that they do get shots. I mean, yes, you
Mhm.
mentioned that they had a .73 xG against San Diego, but they did have 11 shots. So
Correct.
they don't possess, which means what? I mean, if they don't possess and have a lot of shots, that means what kind of attack do they have? Guys.
It's a counter.
There you go. It's a counter. That there should be a red flag for us
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
because
big time.
we're weak on the
oh
counter.
yeah. Well, honestly, I think if you shut down Anthony and Douglas Costa, Portland is really nothing in their attack whatsoever.
Big words.
But I mean, last time we called out a couple of attackers that usually had our number, Colorado. Who was it? They had oh, what are their names? Whatever they're two, Navarro and someone else. We called them out and we shut them down. So
Bassett.
It's true.
Bassett, that's
Yep.
right.
That's it.
So if I think to your point, if we do shut down Anthony and Douglas Acosta, I think we have this one in the bag.
David Costa.
Whatever, something Costa.
Da Costa.
Da Costa.
But
Uh,
our RSL has won in Portland this season, thanks to a goal by Diogo earlier this season. So we are familiar with winning and playing there. So
and I guess that was also pre-Victor, pre-Ruan,
pre DeAndre.
pre-DeAndre. I don't know how much DeAndre was actually going to help us out here, but um, I do think though, even though Diogo has he has a couple of assists, he did score against Portland. I think he should sit the bench.
Wow.
Um, I think Cruz brings a different depth that I think could expose a three back um to that Portland runs, even though it's more likely
That's
going to
fair.
be a 3/5 back. I think that if we put more up front, especially a two front with Diego and Gozo attacking, that is going to expose a lot of gaps for Victor. Um, whereas Giogo almost sits back. And that it's not to say that he doesn't attack very often, but he's that weird, uncomfortable. I don't want to be a wing forward, but I also don't want to be a come back defensively kind of guy. And
Hmm.
so I'm like, I want someone that if you're gonna stay up, and that's for me, Ruan Cruz. Even though his defensive effort is 1,000 times better than Giogo's.
Yeah.
So that's who I would want. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Please disagree.
No, no, I think in this situation, like yes, it was nice to see Diogo start last game because, like I said before, prior games he was meshing, had good assists, but this would be a game. Ruan should start to have double attack.
Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
would behoove us to go back to the 4-4-2 for this game.
Behoove.
Behoove.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to go back to the 4-4-2. We did see some success or more success with the 4-4-2. It fits who the people that we got. 4-2-3-1 is a balanced attack, and I think it did well, especially against St. Louis at times. But you also need everyone to be bought in.
I was going to
Absolutely.
say the thing that worries me about potential playing a 4-2-3-1 against Portland is that we have nobody controlling the middle. Diego Luna, as phenomenal of a player as he is, he's not enough to control the middle of the field. That's
That's why
not what he does.
he should be playing on that left mid.
I think he's a great 10/8, but that's the thing. He's not specific in a certain position. If you put him in that 10 position that we had him against St. Louis, I think he wanders a little too much, leaving that middle open. And that's what worries me. Is again, like you said, against a Portland team that all they do is counter. We need to we need to congest the middle.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
Agreed.
especially with our defense being so Swiss cheese that they are, that again that's the only part about Portland that worries me is their counterattacks and how weak we are. And especially with what you're saying that Glad's going to be out.
Hmm.
I
Well,
mean,
in the words of Pablo today from ESPN 700, when I was listening, he said, "Of course, RSL, we need to score fast. We need to score early because if we don't, it's going to be playing in a tough environment,
Yeah.
trying to break down that Timbers army because it's brutal. It's loud, it's unforgiving, and of course, playing on turf. Playing on
Well,
turf is evil.
I don't get why Portland's turf. It's a soccer specific stadium. It makes zero sense to me. But not only like I agree we need to score early and score fast, but we need to keep the pressure up the whole game.
Correct. Correct.
and I think that's where even though I think Cruz also has his moments where he doesn't pressure as much, I think Giogo has shown that he pressures even less, and that's what I don't need. Also
Yeah.
to your turf, why they have turf? I think it's because of the amount of rain, and I think the I think it just doesn't support. I know. I know.
They,
There's other
they,
places that rain more. I know. I
well, I
know.
was just gonna say, look at the field right behind us. It's got the best drainage system in the country, and we're in a desert.
Bro, don't.
He speaks facts. He speaks facts.
I'm
Best
just saying.
field in the best field in the league,
That's why.
hands down.
That's why Seattle has turf as well, or that's why they play on turf fields because of the amount of rain.
Well, and also it's a football stadium. It's not a true soccer stadium.
It's also true. Um,
You guys,
that-
playoffs. Playoffs are here. Like I'm
Oh,
freaking Wednesday.
oh,
Wednesday.
Marcos,
Wednesday.
are
What?
there any watch parties going on?
Yeah. So if you head over to Beer Bar and About Time and Draper, Beer Bar, of course, downtown, two watch parties going on. So I know the Beer Bar downtown, there'll be all the all the supporters groups will be there, and they'll be doing giveaways as well.
Oh,
Excellent. I don't
which
know
one are
which.
you going to, Marcos?
Yeah, I was gonna say, which one do you want to go to?
TBD, TBD.
Okay, make sure you let people know so that way they can see you. But yeah, those two places are the places to go to watch it.
Yeah.
So, um, I know you guys don't want to keep beating a dead horse. I'm just really nervous, and I don't want to, but I think it's time.
No,
We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
you got to be confident. You got to be confident.
Guys, it's prediction
Prediction
time.
time.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. I'm gonna go first because I'm nervous.
Do
We have to. I there's a weird feeling. I can't remember 2009 very well, but there's a weird feeling that I have that we can. It's there. It's gonna be a 2-1 victory for RSL. Ooh, Christian,
Excellent.
Do it.
Excellent.
Oh, I was kind of feeling the same thing, but I gotta be different. So, knocking on wood for a small miracle, but I'm gonna go 2-0 1 RSL.
2-0. Oh, guys,
I'm being bold.
I'm getting
mean-
excited.
You know,
Marcos,
I think this is just going to be RSL is going to squeak by very barely 1-0 RSL, and we punch our ticket to play San Diego.
guys, it has to be like I'm feeling it, and we've had many feelings during the season, but some of them have been wrong. But guys, if you believe,
Stand up on your feet.
guys,
And shout it loud.
do it. All right. Let's answer some of your guys' questions because I know you guys have a lot of questions that we probably didn't answer yet. And you guys have been waiting for how long has it been? Like 45 minutes? Let's answer some of these questions for you guys.
ready.
Absolutely. Here you go. First question of the night for you guys. Do I need to give up homework to watch the Wildcard playoffs?
Is the Pope Catholic?
I was gonna say we don't officially condone
Just
putting
skip your
off homework
Do it at the same time.
to
Homework
watch the play.
and
Yeah,
homework
same
wa-
time. There we
Yeah.
go.
bring your homework to the bar.
If you need Marcos to do your homework, don't.
No.
If you need Alan to do your homework, nah, don't.
What? Come on. Christian will do
Christian-
everyone's ho-
Christian will do everybody's.
Yes.
Next question for you. After we beat Portland, what has to change this year to make it past the first round of the playoffs?
We have to win.
I'll play along. I think our defense needs to figure out how to be more solid. Either it's in communication, in movement, in decisions that are being made. The defense needs to be more solid. Don't ask me how. They know. And so that's the only thing I would change, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't. Besides the defense, obviously, I think it's communication as a whole, having better feel for everybody, and just yeah. But believe.
Yeah.
Next question for you guys: am I a bad fan for not having any faith in this team to make it out of the first round?
Did you not hear my rant? I'm sorry. I may have called you some names, but you're not a bad fan. You're just a misguided fan. Yeah, guys, it's I understand it's frustrating. I mean, you're talking to a guy who's a fan of a club that has a huge history in Argentina, and they got relegated to the second division, and then they came back. Guys,
Yep.
I live for glory stories. I live for passion. And after coming back from that second division, they won two Copa Libertadores, a Copa Suramericana, a Recopa Suramericana.
And made
They
it to the Club World Cup.
and made it to the Club World Cup. Guys, eh, I understand that the administration has a part in all of it, but when we talk about a passion for a club, we actually talk about just the game, the team, what it means to you. The administrative stuff, it comes and goes. The players come and
Mhm.
go. It's what the team means to you. And so when we say we're super fans of the team, it's not the decisions that the front office is making. It's not the players that are on the field right now. It's what it means. So sorry, that was another little rant. Apologize.
Ec- Excellent. Next question for you. Where do you guys rank Portland as far as an RSL rival? I say they're right behind Colorado.
Wow. I wouldn't put
Obviously
them.
Colorado's number one, but for me, number
Yeah.
two is KC.
No, I'd put Casey down as number three now. I'd say first is the Rapids, second's LA
LA. Hmm.
Galaxy.
Hmm. I guess that if we're talking about like over our whole history, um, it would definitely be Colorado one and LA two, the Galaxy two. But if we're gonna talk about lately, like past 2, 3, 4 seasons, you'd have to throw in Houston in there. You'd have to throw in Minnesota in there.
Hmm.
We tend to have small little spurts of rivalries with a lot of our Western Conference uh, compatriots.
Yeah, I
It's
think
true.
we're at a point where we have had some little scuffle of playoffs or something with every single team.
I
So
mean, even the snow year, the Snowmageddon against LAFC, that season we had a mini rivalry with them because I think we beat them in every single game that season.
yeah. So
I think can't remember.
next question for you guys. Should we be concerned about how excited the team was to tie after losing a 2-0 lead?
You see, there's another one.
They weren't celebrating the tie. They were celebrating the fact that we qualified for the playoffs.
Exactly. Exactly. After it's like we mentioned, what the team went through back in early of the season when they're struggling so hard, you'd be celebrating too.
That's the thing. All right, so maybe that's where I'm getting at is that if you were a part of something that was just absolutely was terrible, and then finally you get some glory at the end of it, would you say, "Nah, we don't deserve it. I'm not going to play really well. I'm not going to play well at all for this playing game." No. Like, what kind of mindset is that?
Right? Right?
There's a lot of mediocre guys who forget that they got married, right?
Yes.
This is a single guy.
It says, oh, you're so funny. Oh, but yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, that's another one of them.
Next question for you guys. Someone wants to know the thoughts on the goalkeeper Bennett Ewing. So
Who?
I had to do my research earlier today on who Bennett Ewing is. He's a kid that was in the RSL Academy. He just committed to Stanford. He's a 6'5" goalie, and he's got potential. He's got potential to be a very, very good goalkeeper. So that's the one to keep your eye on, everybody.
Keep an
So,
eye on them then.
so he was in the academy.
Academy, and he just committed to go play college soccer at Stanford.
So therefore, he left the academy because he was benched because he wasn't getting time
Looks looks like he got some minutes with the Monarchs on the next pro schedule.
this
Six
season.
foot. Yeah, between 2024 and now.
Hmm.
You MLS Next Pro includes some training with RSL first team. He was also the U18 team captain. This kid is 6'5",
Yeah,
195 pounds.
bro.
He is massive.
That's
So
huge.
next Gavin Beavers right there.
Well, I guess because we have Max's Max. How do you pronounce his last name?
Kirkfield or
Something like that. He's the Monarchs goalkeeper, and he's good as well. So, RSL is just a goalkeeping producing machine at this point. Um, what do we think of him? Um,
Guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see. He just committed to Stanford, so we'll find
I,
out. We'll find out.
I mean, 6'5" is nothing to joke about.
No.
No, no,
So there.
absolutely. Here we go. Last and final question of the night for you guys. Do you think MLS Next Pro teams and USL teams should play each other more often?
I don't know why the MLS Next League exists.
It's just the same thing as when the reserves existed back 20 years ago.
I mean, fair, but I, the partnership between MLS and the USL was more productive, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was productive because it technically wasn't any kind of partnership. It was US soccer versus MLS. And
Fair.
right now they're kind of divorced. Um
I mean,
and
with
it
this up and coming league that's gonna upset Major League Soccer and it's gonna flop within 2 years. XFL.
I I don't know if it's gonna flop because it already exists. They're just reformatting and they retitling it. Um
You can put lipstick on a pig and it's still a pig.
I wonder. I'll cheer for it in the sense of I hope it has success because
Sure.
that's what I want. That's what I want MLS to be. But unfortunately, MLS it is what it is, and I'm a fan of a
Right.
club that's in that system. So
Right.
therefore,
That's fair.
But would I want to see somebody like the Monarchs play against somebody like in the USL? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get more experience, get more all of that to see what level you guys are at.
Maybe a new Division 2 tournament.
I think maybe on a
N-
side note, they really need to reopen US Open Cup, but have
Yes.
everyone, everyone and their dogs involved. Like in I go back to Argentina, but I think every country does this. They start this tournament like at the very beginning, like in the preseason,
Yep.
like amateur teams are like already playing the year before to try to qualify for next year. Like we need to get back to that and have every MLS team involved.
There's a
Absolutely.
reason the FA Cup in England is so popular because it's open to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Go watch the English game if you guys haven't seen it on Netflix.
Mm.
The start of the FA Cup. Um, that should get everyone sparked to try to get Open Cup open to everyone again. So,
We we love you, US Open Cup. Please follow us.
yes. Guys, this is great. Playoffs are back. I'm excited. All of you should be excited.
Wednesday. Wednesday kicks off. Wednesday.
I have no other plans Wednesday. I mean,
Nope.
game is at what, 8:30?
8:30
8:30.
p.m.
So
It's late night.
late night. So drink some Coke, stay awake, and cheer on RSL.
I have thoughts for those that can't stay awake past 10. That's I shake my head at you. As I'm like, I have to wake up like at 7 in the morning. I go to bed the night before like 12:30. I'm like, ugh. But
You
um
wake up at 7? I'm at work already by 7.
I have a pretty the commute is like 5 seconds to
Eh.
my job. So yeah, I start at 7, but I also wake up at like 6:59 in 30 seconds.
Mm.
So um guys, please watch the game, but watch it with the attitude of we want to win. Don't watch it with a yeah, we're gonna lose this anyways. I'll watch it because I'll support. But no, guys, we can win this. We really can.
You guys, come playoffs, it's anybody's game. Anything can
Mhm.
happen. Like I mentioned, Atlanta beat Miami since he lost first round. So anything can happen. Doesn't matter what seed you are. It's a brand new season.
Yeah. Um, Stay tuned. we're gonna debate amongst ourselves if we actually want to record again this week when we win. But
We'll see.
Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Guys, any last thoughts? No?
You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing like always. Thank you guys for listening every single week.
It's been a great season. If it does happen to end, it's been great to be with you guys expressing all of our thoughts, because where else can we express them? I have small kids that don't understand, so.
And keep an eye out on social media for our Gone Darber t-shirt giveaway.
We're going to get that underway.
Yes, we are.
All right, Marcus, send us off.
If you guys aren't already head over to X, head over to Instagram, head over to TikTok, follow us at the RSL Bros, and listen to us where you catch your podcast on Spotify and Apple, and watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. Literally. So,
yeah.
All
Say
right.
hi if you see us in public.
That's true. Peace out. As I poke myself in the eye. Bye.